Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I'm so happy that you're here. It is that time again. It is that time of the year where I review the newest collection of the Marc Jacobs Daisy line. So I have Daisy Oh So Fresh, and I have Daisy Love, all in the new Glow formulation, the new flankers. I've been collecting these for years. I've done some videos on them, but I have them all the way back to 2012, which I think was the first year they ever did them. That was the Daisy Sunshine, 2012, not the 2019 version. But I've been doing individual yearly reviews for the past several years. I've also broken down each line. So if you're interested in those, I will have some either up above during the video or down in the description box so you can look for those. Maybe I should just do a Daisy playlist. Maybe I'll just do that. Anyway, before I start, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Let me know what your favorite Daisy is. Have you been collecting them? Let me know which ones you have or which ones you wish you had. And then if you haven't already subscribed, please do consider subscribing. I love perfume and I have at least one fragrance video a week going up. So let's start with Daisy Glow and this year's packaging. It is bright yellow. It is very cute. I love the packaging on these, and that's one of the things that drew me to them originally was the bottles in store, and I was like, oh, they're so pretty. And then I started to smell them and I fell in love with Daisy Sunshine, and that's kind of where my collection started, because my mom decided to get me Oh So Fresh because it was a better value in terms of milliliters, and I was like, but they don't smell the same. So then I ended up with both of them, and then they started doing them every year. So this year's bottle has big flowers with the colors, bright colors in the center. The bottles are once again opaque. I don't love the opaque because it's hard to see how much you've used. And the caps this year, I will say, I feel like the caps are feeling a little cheaper than usual. I don't know. There's just something about them. I don't love them as much as the other ones. I don't have any of mine with me. They are all at my parents'. So I would compare them, but I don't have them to compare right at the moment. I also want to say, I believe all of these were done by Alberto Morales because he has been posting them on his IG page, but it's not listing it on Fragrantica, which is a little interesting. These came out in the very end of 2024, but they're the 2025 flankers because that's kind of how they've been doing it lately. I believe I know at least one of these I got with Ulta points. I feel like I got the other one with my Sephora reward. So, and then the third one I got 20% off. I try to save up my points for these because I know they're ones that I want to get as soon as they come out. So Daisy Glow, I really like this one. Spoiler, this might be my favorite of the three. It reminds me of another one, and I wish I had all of the flankers here in front of me, but that's, you know, like 30 some perfume bottles. But it does remind me of something earlier in the line. I don't feel like this is groundbreaking or completely original. It reminds me quite a lot of one of the other fragrances. So our notes on this one, top note is strawberry, middle notes are violet and marigold, base notes are blonde woods and vanilla. It doesn't smell exactly like Daisy, the original Daisy, which I like Daisy. It's not my favorite, but I really do enjoy the flankers. This one smells so good. It is bright. It has a freshness to it. I swear it has something else in there that lightens it up. I don't know if it's not a citrus, but maybe a pear or a fig. There's something else in there that has a little bit of a green vibe to it that's just bringing it up, elevating it, making it fresh. So I really like this one. If you are looking for something bright, fruity, fresh, and kind of light, this is a good one. This is a light fragrance. I feel like it only lasts a couple hours, maybe 3 hours that I can smell it. And then it's one that you would definitely want to respray after that. or to move on to another fragrance, which sometimes that's what I do. I start with one fragrance and I'm like, time to move on to another one. So Daisy Glow, I think, is a winner. I really have been enjoying it, and I like it. I feel like it is reminiscent of another one of the Daisies, though. So keep that in mind. Next up is Daisy Oh So Fresh Glow. So we got a little bit more to the packaging. I feel like it's just a little bit, has a little bit more happy, has just a little bit more jaunty, I guess. And this one always comes in the largest bottle, which is funny because this isn't always my favorite fragrance. And I'm like, I wish they would have them in different sizes, but they don't. So the Daisy is a 1.6. The Daisy Oh So Fresh is a 2.5. And then I think the other one is a 1.6, the Daisy Glow. Once again, we have the bright bottle. We have a whole bunch more flowers on this one. So cute. I love the flowers. That's what got me. This one definitely gives you the vibe of the original Oh So Fresh, not the Ever So Fresh. I don't like that one. That might be one of my least favorite Marc Jacobs fragrances. But this one has that brightness, and it feels clean. It feels fresh. Like it has this freshness to it. The notes on this one are, top notes are grapefruit and pear, middle notes are violet and raspberry, base notes are cedarwood, musk, and mimosa. Wish it was the mimosas that you drank, but it's the mimosa flower, which I don't really get mimosa from this. I do get, both of these have that violetness to them. This one, while it says grapefruit, it doesn't come across as a citrus fragrance to me. It is more of a floral, fruity scent. I feel like that pear is in there. I almost feel like maybe that greenness that we got from the last one is overlapping just a little bit. I really like this one too. It is bright, it is fresh. It also doesn't last super long. That's my biggest complaint with these, is I feel like they're very light. But for some people, they like that. I know one of my friends was complaining about perfumes and how they choke her out. And I was like, well, can you smell me? And she's like, no, you're fine. And I was like, I have so many sprays of perfume, but I don't go for beast mode fragrances. I tend to like something a little bit lighter, a little bit more of a skin, close to the skin. And these definitely fit that bill. It smells really good. I like this one. This is another one that if I smelled it in the store and I wasn't a collector, this is one that I would pick up, and I would also pick up this one. I feel like they have the similarity with that violet in there, but they're different enough that I feel like you could layer them. Oh, that would be really good. I've never layered any of my daisies, but these two I feel like would layer well. But they're also just nice springy type scents. And I feel like you could wear these in the summer too, because they're light enough. But these definitely aren't like December, January type fragrances, which is why my review is a little late, because I've had these, but I just was like, this is not the time of year to wear these. We need to refresh a little bit. Our final fragrance is the Daisy Glow Love. And this line seems to have replaced the Daisy Dreams. Daisy Dreams came out for several years. There was a little bit of overlap for a couple years with Love and with Dream, but we have gone to just the Love. If I was going to choose like the originals, Daisy Oh So Fresh, Daisy Love, I would probably pick Daisy Love as my favorite. But I will tell you, in recent years, the Love has not been my favorite of the flankers. We get the singular large type flower for this one. It is a different color. These ones are yellow, and then this one has a pink cap. So a little bit different there as well. And like I said, this is a 1.6 ounce as compared to the 2.3 for the Daisy Oh So Fresh. It is so cute though. I love it. They're so happy this year. I do like how happy they are. This is my least favorite of the three. There is a note in here. I'm not seeing it. What's listed on Fragrantica as notes is not, I'm not picking it up in here, what the note is that's driving me nuts. Last year's, was it last year? The Paradise ones, that was 2 years ago. I didn't love, there was a note in there that I did not love, and it's giving me that crossover. Yeah, Paradise was 2 years ago. The notes on that one were iris, patchouli, and whipped cream. I don't know what it is, but there is something about that one that was just the mesh of those notes I did not like at all. This one is more palatable to me, but if I was not a collector, if I was just smelling this is not a fragrance that I would pick up. And it's not one that after spraying it on the strip, I would want to wear on my skin. I did wear all of these multiple days, so I got a good idea. This one also lasted about 3 hours. Might have lasted a little bit longer, but that could be because it was just irritating me. But the notes on this one are bergamot is the top note, middle note is lemon blossom, base notes are musk and cashmere wood, and none of those in and of themselves would cause any alarms. But there's something that's just kind of, I don't know. It almost, I don't want to say it has patchouli in it because that's not what I'm getting. But maybe it's just the way that they're meshing together. I'm not a big fan of this one. There's something a little sick about it. It's similar to the way that Paradise I did not enjoy. I'm getting a hint of that in this one as well. So this one, I would say, do not, like, until you've tested this on your skin, do not go after this one. I don't like it at all. It wasn't a scrubber. I will say it wasn't a scrubber, but it wasn't one that I felt like, oh, like I like this. It was kind of like, I will tolerate this until it fades away, and then I can put something else on. So Love is my least favorite of the three. Oh, it's hard because I really like Oh So Fresh and and the original. This one, it's giving me, it also feels reminiscent of an earlier fragrance from the line that I enjoyed, but I can't put my finger on it exactly. But I liked Oh So Fresh this year. I liked Daisy Glow. I feel like they're both very much in that realm. They have gone back to the roots of Daisy and have played a little bit with it with some of the other flankers, like veering off just slightly from them. Yeah, so Daisy Glow is a winner. I like it. Daisy Oh So Fresh is a winner. I like it. Daisy Love was not a love, but it's pretty. I mean, she's lucky she's cute, right? And funny enough, this is the one I paid for. The other two, I use mostly my points for, but this one was the one that I ended up purchasing from Macy's. It was 20% off, so that did help a great deal, but it's my least favorite of the three. Let me know if you have tried these. Let me know what your favorite Daisies are. Which line do you like best? Do you like Wild? Do you like Oh So Fresh, Love, Dream, the original? Let me know down below. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.